Good morning, Miss Renee. How are you this morning?
Good morning, Vicki. I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I was just telling you that I have a habit of fighting with these computers on a daily basis. I've got one stacked in front of the other because that way when I first started this online thing, I had needed all the help I could get. But now what happens on a regular basis, I get all mixed up. I've got the wrong remote for the wrong or the wrong mouse for the wrong computer, etc., etc. So to keep myself in a state of chaos. How about you?
I'm great, but you're right. Like, I don't know, technology is always changing, so I'm always
I know,
getting lost. That's why I'm very grateful to have grandchildren because
I
they
know,
help
but I
me.
lost mine. Like that's just cruel. And mine are really at a good age where they can really reprimand grandma, but at the same time show me what the hell I'm doing. Oh well.
Well, I have a 6-year-old that I thought he wrecked the TV, and I'm like, I can't do this. Like, what do I do? And he goes, "Oh, Grandma, it's easy. You just push this, and it's input." And okay,
I know. It's not fair. I don't What I don't understand is that they automatically know where to go, you know? Like we're sitting there going scared to touch something and then never fails. You touch the wrong thing and you're lost. But they just know where to go. Like,
yes, but I
how
think
is
they're trained because if you look, even if you look, how many little kids have their parents' phone or and
yeah.
they're watching videos or whatever.
And I say to my granddaughter, well, how did you learn how to do that? Well, Grandma, I just did it. I go, yeah, I know you just did it, but jeez. Anyway, that's not the way it is for me. And so I have computers up the yin yang. Only thing is now I get them all mixed up. I got one thing going on one and another thing on another, etc. So there you go. But we've got a great subject today, and our subject is why on earth should we work online? What do
Well,
you think about that?
it's the beauty of online. There's so many things now. It's exciting.
I know, I know. So tell me what you think are the benefits of working online versus downtown.
Well, I find so many things are changing to online. Like
Yeah,
I remember like so in the within the last 2 years, you think of all the things like you used to be able to like superstore and that make your grocery list, do it online, and you could just stop after work and pick it up or when you were out and about. But now with COVID, it's even changing. And even one of my daughter-in-laws was explaining to me that you now can hire them. And she just told me this weekend. You can hire like a private shopper. They put in their order and everything and pay for it. She will go to Costco or Superstore, do all your grocery shopping, and then deliver it to your house.
oh my God. That's amazing. Well, it's one of the perks. Like my husband and I were talking about this, and of course, he's even less techie than I am, so he's pretty sure that that's not right. But I ordered him some business cards the other day, and I did it from my desk, and he got them within a week. And it's the same quality as he paid for, waited months for them downtown. So
Yes.
that was one thing, right? And he goes, I can't believe you can do that. And yesterday I printed him off some pictures that he's going to incorporate into a barnwood extension he's made for stairs. And he's dumbfounded at all these things you can do. But I mean, when I think, and this is what I said to him, I love this. I think it's the most amazing thing. And you can have your office anywhere in the world that you want on top of a post if you want, so long as there's Wi-Fi. You know what I mean? And there's your it can be anywhere you want it, and it can be any kind of office that you want.
Yes, the
So
opportunities are endless. Like
yeah,
they are. I have learned more about business. It's almost like taking business school every day because I can if I don't know how to do anything, I used to tease and my husband would always say too, "Oh, Mr. Google knows everything." Well, whatever Mr. Google doesn't know, Mr. YouTube knows. And I
and
have
he'll
learned
show you.
so much. I bet you I've learned more in the last 3 years working online, especially with everything changing with COVID and everything else. In the last 3 years, than I probably learned in 5 years at university.
Well, I know, and this we one of my favorite sayings in life has been, "One door closes, another one opens." And of course, when COVID hit, you'd be hard pressed to be able to say, well, okay, what's the benefit of this? But there were perks involved. Like, in our business, we've got over 100,000 people in just 2 years
Yes.
from where it was at about 10, right? So
Right.
that speaks for itself. And you can schedule what time you want to work. That's another perk, right? You save money because you don't have to have an office, or you don't have to commute back and forth. So yeah, we always. What else? You
Well,
can
we
learn
have so
more.
many, you can
Go ahead.
learn more. There's so many things, because now I love working online. It's healthy, but it's healthy for me in so many ways, where I don't have to worry about possibly getting COVID. But where it's also healthy for me is I'm an extrovert. I love the social butterfly aspect of things, and I meet with people online every day all over the world
Yeah.
as a business coach, and I love it. And for an extrovert, that's great. But an introvert, you can pick and choose if you want to be online. So I think it works for a lot of people.
Well, you hit the nail right on the head there, because of course I've been guilty of I recluse really easily. And so even when I started quilting, I had to push myself out there to come and in, invite.
What is that noise?
It's my phone. Go away.
Hi,
um,
Janelle and Jules.
are they on?
Yeah.
Hi, girls. Where? I don't see them. It's my comments. There they are. Janelle, good morning. Miss Julie, good morning. Thank
So
you for joining us.
go on about this introvert.
Yeah, so I would, when I started quilting, like there were weeks and weeks and weeks where I never went anywhere, nowhere. And of course, that's not healthy. You need social interaction with people, right? So then I forced myself to. I would do things like instruct classes and invite people over so that I didn't do that. So this way, yeah, I'm doing what I do best, which is sitting in on my chair doing something, but I'm meeting people and I'm talking and I'm, getting out there. So that alone is another one that's really good. And you can have more effective meetings because you schedule them, you're face to face. It's different than the one-on-one. Oh yeah, and how about the office politics? We don't have any.
No.
You can click the button.
You click the button.
Me too. I know.
I like that button.
I know, me too. I love it.
Thing.
I
So
do.
it comes down to we're learning more than we've ever learned before. We're more excited. We're safe. We can order our groceries while we're working.
I know. Here's another thing. I have a pair of shoes that are by Merrill, I think, and they have an arch support, which I really need. I've needed it all my life. And I have searched for those shoes, another pair of those shoes. The other day, I thought, well, I'm never going to find another pair of those shoes. They've quit making my favorite shoe again. I went online and found a pair that are not only exactly like that, but they got a chamois inside like a slipper.
Oh, nice.
Which is what I wanted them for. I know. It's like
the options are never ending.
They are never ending. I know. So,
but the best part,
tell me,
is I can sit home,
mm-hmm.
and even my paycheck gets sent to me.
Comes to you. I know. It
and then I just take a picture and make my deposit, and there's my pay.
Wow. Now that's something you have to show me, because I've been doing that the hard way still. You take a picture?
I take a picture and make a deposit.
OMG, I may never have to leave this. That is fabulous, because that's about one of the few things that I've been running back and forth for.
So really, there's no reason to leave your house. Yeah. But when you're an extrovert like me, I get all the benefits instead of being stuck at home.
Yeah. Hey, and for me, I'm interacting with people all the time without having to physically leave it. So yeah.
But I wanted to share one thing with you. We had a little family get together this weekend because we're supposed to leave for Arizona in the next week or so. So my son and daughter-in-law and grandson came over, and Asher was a little bit bored. He's 6 years old. So he's like, and believe it or not, while we were eating dinner, he looked up, and Elf on the Shelf was up on the lamp. So now he's so excited about Christmas. I know it's early, but we were going away, and the elf showed up, must have known he was coming for dinner. So he wanted to draw an elf. And you know what his mom said? Well, give me the phone. So she took her phone and she went on YouTube, and I didn't know you could do this. This is just another thing. So she put it on there, how to draw an elf. And it showed him every step. And I have to show you this because for 6 years old, this is his elf that he drew.
That is absolutely amazing. That's awesome. He must
have did an amazing job.
He did.
If you want to know how to draw, you can even learn that on YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, what's not to love? I absolutely love it. When I hear people being so fearful of it, I go, God, you guys, give yourself a break and try, you know?
You know what? I think that's the whole thing is we had to, working online at first when we started, people are like, oh, working online, you know, there's pros and cons. There's pros and cons to everything. You can find negative and positive. But then when things changed and we weren't allowed to leave our homes as much, it became our new norm. And it feels good.
It does. Yeah. I'm just answering Julie here.
So if anyone would like to know more about what we do online, check out our websites.
That's right. Anybody, anytime. We'd be happy to share what we're doing. And that's another thing. It's so flippin' rewarding. It's like, I don't know, a constant pay it forward, which how bad can that ever feel? So anyway.
It feels good, and it's at any age.
It is, people. It's at any age. So feel free to contact us if you're interested. If not, we'll see you next Monday.
Perfect.
Have a great week, Renee.
You too, Vicki. Talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.